Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and of course it's the Glam Empress, and I am here with another makeup video. And today we will be doing my beautiful co-worker's makeup, and I'm trying a new look on her today that is inspired from Kita Beauty. But of course, if you want to see the full look, watch this video to the end and you will see this beautiful outcome. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. So of course it wouldn't be a makeup look if I wasn't starting off with skin prep, and my client here, she has combination skin, so I just went in with the required skin prep for her skin type. And then after I'm done my skin prep, I always go in with brows. Sometimes I might sculpt them out first with concealer just to see if I need to fill them in, but because we are doing a full glam look today, I decided to fill them in, and then I carved them out using some concealer. So I was excited to try the slanted glitter halo eye look on my client, and as a makeup artist you can kind of see the natural eye shape of your clients before you even start doing their makeup. So I figured this would be a nice look on her eye shape here. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some eyeshadow and I'm just buffing it out in a slanted motion going towards the tail of her eyebrow. And I'm just taking the same color that I used on the bottom and I'm buffing it out on the top. But again, I am doing a slanted look, so you just want to leave some space in the middle of the eyelid. It's just like your traditional halo or spotlight look, except for you're doing it in a slanted motion. And I wanted this to be a really bold look, so in order to make it a little bit more bold and in depth, I decided to add some black eyeshadow as well, just a little bit, enough to give it that bold look. And then I'm gonna also blend her eyeliner out. You guys will see that in the video, but I'm just adding some darkness to the shadow just to kind of make it pop out a little bit more. So after I do that, I'm just gonna add some concealer or some eyeshadow primer where I plan to put the glitter at, and this is just so the glitter can stick to the eyelids. And I'm just putting that in the spot where I didn't put any eyeshadow at all. Again, just putting it in a slanted motion. You really want to open up that spotlight just to give you some room to add whatever color, whatever shimmer, or whatever glitter you want to add. What I love about being a makeup artist is how creative I can get with doing a client's makeup. I can make it as creative as I want. I can make it as full glam as I want, bold or natural, while still making them look beautiful. And because I have an eye for makeup, I have an eye for color, and I have an eye for features, I know what is best when it comes to a makeup look for my client. Now, sometimes it may not always turn out the way that I I expected, especially when it comes to keeping in mind my clients' age and also the color of their eyes, the color of their hair. But all in all, what I love about makeup is the creativity, and then also making my client feel and look beautiful from the inside to the outside. The next step that I'm doing here is I'm adding some glitter. Now my glitter wasn't as chunky as I thought it was going to be, and I didn't want to add a lot of glitter, but I just started getting creative, you guys. And when you get creative, you just kind of just go with the flow and freestyle. But I just packed on that glitter here all on the white, but I did leave some white towards the top part just to kind of make it look a little bit more blown out. But I'm just tapping that glitter onto the eyeshadow primer and making it stick, and I'm just kind of going with the flow, you guys. Like I didn't wanted it to be a lot of glitter, but it was turning out pretty good. I was just trying to make sure that the glitter was distributed evenly instead of just spotty looking, because it wasn't the type of glitter that I thought that I wanted to use, if that makes sense. Like I thought it was going to be a little bit more chunkier, but it's okay, you guys, because again, with makeup, it is an art, it's an artistry. So you just go with the flow when your client gives you freedom to be creative. But as you guys can see, I'm just keeping the glitter towards the middle, and then I am leaving some white towards the back end of the slanted halo look, just because it kind of looks, I don't know y'all, but it looks good that way. And of course, I am going in with my Inglot gel liner in black, and I'm just putting that all on the eyelids here. I am getting better and better with my wing liner. It just really all depends on what instrument and what tool you're using to perfect that wing. But for the most part, I find that using an angled brush and gel liner on the actual lid makes it more precise. And then I just kind of just blow it out and blend it into the black that I smoked out, just to give it that smoky look. But I feel like eyeliner on the top and the bottom, depending on the client and what their features are, it just looks really, really good, you guys. And then again, I'm just smoking out that liner into the black. I decided to go ahead and cancel out the discoloration and blackness underneath my client's eyes, so I am going in with concealer. And y'all, for some odd reason, I feel like every time I do someone's makeup, I always do a different technique, or I do it a different way. I don't know why. I'm trying to find my flow as far as doing the same technique in the same steps in the same order instead of always switching it up. I mean, it comes out good, but I kind of want to have like a routine, so that way it will cut down on my time management and everything. But for the most part, I mean, I'm still trying to find my way. I've only been a professional makeup artist for less than a year. Well, October will be a year, so I'm still trying to find my groove on how to do all of my steps the same for each client. But in the meantime, this is just what it is. I always carve out the brows last, just because if I do carve them on the top, I always end up holding their forehead for whatever reason, and then you can see my fingerprint in their forehead. So I definitely always carve the top of their eyebrows out last before I get into their foundation. But that's kind of just my routine here. And I am going in with two different foundations. I'm going in with a darker one and a lighter one. I always go dark around the perimeter, and then I go a little bit light in the middle of their face. And then I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer, and I'm just going in and I'm blending that out, and I'm using the bronzer to contour my client's face. And then I went in with a lighter color concealer, and now I'm starting the highlighter process. And it's crazy because each week I'm always learning different steps on how to do makeup. Like now the girlies are blending their concealer into their blush, which I absolutely love that look. I feel like it looks more natural, it looks more seamless, but it's just I have to remember to now do those extra steps, and I think that's why I haven't came up with an actual step-by-step routine, just because the makeup trends, they change literally, if not every week, every other week, you guys. So it's hard to keep up with everything and like remember all the different steps. Luckily there's no right way to do the makeup, but the outcome does look different, you know, when you're blending your concealer into your blush versus just blending each product out individually. But it's just when you're on a time crunch and you're working at Sephora and you're rushing, it's hard to remember all those steps that you see the girlies do. But again, my makeup application always turns out flawless. A lot of people do have sensitive eyes just like myself, but I'm sorry y'all, adding some black liner or dark brown liner onto the waterline, it just makes the makeup look finished. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it just ties everything in together. It just gives it that full glam look. It just makes it just looks like seamless. You know what I mean? Like it makes the eyes look very daring. It makes them look sexy. So I'm sorry, but all of my makeup application is gonna have that eyeliner. And then also I just feel like all makeup applications, whether you're natural or not, should definitely have a lash, whether it be a natural lash or a bold lash. Don't forget about your lip, girlies. With me, I'm always going to do a signature ombre look. I feel like the ombre lip, it just gives the lips that beautiful, sexy contrast. It doesn't look like it's all one color, you guys. So I am the queen of ombre looks as well. And here is the final look for my model once I spray her down. And then also here is her reaction. You look pretty.
Wait, this looks so cool. Thank you, Navi.
You're welcome. I hope you guys enjoy recreating this makeup look with me, and if you're interested in seeing more of my makeup looks, click on the next video here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you guys, and I will see you in the next video.